Hi there, Cancer. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your weekly reading back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. For those of you already to my channel, hello. And for those of you who have been a long time, welcome back. So Cancer, how have you guys been doing? So this is your overall energy. By the way, this is a relationship spread. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. This is general reading, so the readings might get reversed. And because this is a general reading, so the reading may or may not resonate with you guys, okay? Let's talk now. If you guys are dealing with one person, I do one person and two people scenarios. For the two people scenarios, it's going to be at the last portion of the reading. But if you guys are dealing with one person, I feel that you guys are kind of like a little bit stuck in a crossroad, especially with the Chariot card in here. The Chariot card in this particular deck of mine is a bit different than what we see traditionally, because traditionally, the Chariot is always very, very certain about which path they want to take, and they take it with a very, very fierce determination. Whereas with this particular Chariot cards of mine, it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit in a crossroad. Whatever road it is that I want to take it very, very fast and with full determination. So I also see you guys are being pushed with like a little bit of an impatience. Like, I have to make a decision right now. Do I want to be patient, stay clear of the tornado in here? As you can see here, the witch is trying to steer clear of the tornado, or I want to value myself. Which of this do I actually want to take care of first? Do I want to take care about what I value, my self-value, my worth? Or do I actually want to be patient this time and just steer clear of the tornado, believe in this, have faith in this, and still want the goal, even if I were to have to tame my demon or my lion in there who is so ready to roar. So you guys are a little bit conflicted here, but if you guys are dealing with two people, there's one particular person who kind of like remind you of, wow, a little bit nostalgic feelings, maybe for your ex or for your past flames or what have you. But you're starting to like, wow, like I remember with this person, when time was great, it was great. You're starting to see the value of that relationship again. And then the second one is that for the other person, you're like, yeah, let's just be patient with this time. Let's give time. There's so many triggers. There's so many things that I wish to say, but, let's just give time. So what is the overall challenge of your relationship sector is that you have the Page of Wands in reverse, and you also have the Fool card there. So one particular person in this relationship is not wanting to take a giant leap of faith, jumping into the abyss of something but not willing to, or one person has done something that is very, very impulsive and foolish. And then the second one is that there's one person in this relationship who makes matters bigger than it actually should. Let me show you. So here, look, this Page of Wands in here, and this is you and this is them, and you have like a little bit of an obstacles along the way in here. If it were in reverse, it means that the problem is getting bigger than it actually is. It's not as small. So it's actually a small problem, and one person in this relationship is making it bigger, and it's such a huge obstacle of the relationship. What they love about you, though, Cancer, is the way that your love, your attention towards them make them feel very, very elevated, makes them feel very, very good about themselves, makes them more confident in all those stuff. You have tried in the past to be the Three of Pentacles, to be like a bigger person and see things in a macroscopic type of view, like this is what we need to work on, this is what we need to do, and but the other person was resisting it very, very badly. They have the Five of Wands. One toxic thing about this Five of Wands is that everybody seems to have an opinion, you know what I mean? As you can see here in this card, you have 5 witches who are arguing in front of the cauldron about whose potion works better, what to do with these potions and everything like that. And without them knowing or without them realizing that the fire is starting to erupt out of the cauldron and going to burn them down. So in the past, this person was very argumentative. They just for the sake of an argument. And you felt that, in the past, like I've tried to be a bigger person. I've tried to collaborate with this person. I've tried to, taking in their opinions of how they want to do certain type of stuff. But you felt that you were dealing with somebody who is always against you. Let's just say, for instance, if you're suggesting maybe we should drink water, and it's like, no, that's silly. Drinking water is silly, something like that, just for the sake of argumentating. But they could not actually deny the fact that your love and how you love them, and your fears. You know, when you love somebody, you were like the emperor, especially in the past. Your fierce determinations of wanting to make things work and wanting to make this roadmap of things that you want to do with this person and all of those stuff makes them feel elevated, because they're the Six of Wands. You know what I mean? So what happens with the current energy, when I'm talking about current energy, it could be already happening, or it could be happening in the next seven days to come, because this is a weekly reading. So they have the Justice card. So this person is kind of like quite mirroring you right now. If you're nice to them, they're going to be nice to you. If you're not nice to them, they're not going to be nice to you. But deep down inside, they feel very, very abandoned or neglected. You see here with the Five of Pentacles in here, they felt like, yeah, somebody who has been left out in the cold. You have the World card there. And you have the Hermit. And why do they feel this way? It's because I feel that this week you guys are going to be so much into wanting to have a time for yourself. You want to be the Hermit card. You just want to be alone by yourself. You want to have like a greater relationship with yourself. You want to kind of like zoom out of the relationship for a little bit, because you felt like you've been too much into it, and it's time for you now to pull back and to take care of yourself a lot more. And the more that you detach, the more that you wanting to love yourself, the more that this person feels very, very neglected and abandoned. Arguing from your side, you would say that, look, in the past, I've already tried to do something with them, but they ended up debating me or argumenting with me or putting in on a fight with me. So now I have to take care of myself too. And yeah. And now they're kind of like thinking about, what is it that I need to do with Cancer right now? Because I'm starting to realize that Cancer is detaching themselves away from me, you know, wanting to put some more time to take care of themselves and everything like that. So now they're kind of like trying to figure out, like, what is it that I'm going to do with you? There's like a little bit of a stalking behavior going on in here too, in a way that, you know, whoever it is that you're dealing with, wanting to find out about what is it that you're doing. Why is that, Anisa? It's because they feel that you guys are abandoning them. Look at what says in the plan. That means 5 cards in the future. 8 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. That's good. Let's see how you react to that. High Priestess. Magician. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. 4 of Wands. Okay. Okay. Right, so if you guys are only dating one person, again, we're going to be dealing with 2 people scenarios in the last portion of the reading. But if you guys are only dealing with one person, there's going to be a time, you know, in the future. So from now on until 7 days, or maybe like a week after, let's give it 14 days. There's going to be a time where your manifestation technique is really on point. And you're going to be feeling this, you know what I mean? Like, a day went by with you able to manifest everything. Is like, I want, like, let's just say, oh wow, like I want a pizza right now, and then you just get it. So there's going to be a day where your manifestation technique is going to be very, very on point, and you guys are just going to be having like this firm belief that, you know what, I feel that my partner is going to be doing something to me today. And that's what happened, because they have the 8 of Pentacles in here. So they're going to be putting in some effort. They're going to try to work on a new ways to get to you, to get into you, if that makes sense. And you manifested it, you know what I mean? It's not like you are the one who is doing it first. You manifested it. You think, and then it just happened just like that. And it will not come to you as a shock, though. It was just like, oh wow, like it worked. You know, this person is now doing this to me. But you're very careful with trusting them again, because even if they put in the work, like they will put in the work in the future. When they do that, you guys are going to be much more like the High Priestess. Like, I know that this person wants something from me, but I'm going to observe this time. You know, I want to know how how persistent they are, how much do they actually want to work for this, how much do they actually want me, and everything like that before I decide to give in something. And it kind of like sometimes annoys you. They want to turn things around, especially with the Wheel of Fortune in here. They feel that your relationship with them is now starting to hit its rock bottom, and they kind of like wanted to turn things around again. But the way that you see this is that it annoys you because there is a lack of consistency. So it's a bit hot and cold, on and off. Wheel of Fortune is also very, very Jupiter, so it's very, very like give time. So the way that they do things in the future is not something that you would want. You want more consistency, whereas Wheel of Fortune is like it's different each time. You know what I mean? And because it's a Jupiterian card, it's like, I want to build on the friendship aspect first. I want to talk to you on a daily basis first. And you guys are like, yeah, these things, this consistency, this persistence is great, but I want to dig deeper. I want something more. I want something that is deeper than this. So that's going to make you like feeling like, yeah, I'm happy with the fact that I've manifested this again in my life. But again, it's not giving me any sort of stability that I wanted. So there's like a little bit of a differences that is going on between the both of you here. Okay. So that is it if you guys are dealing with one person. Now let's move on to the two people scenarios, Cancer. So two people scenarios. Okay, so person A, sorry, let's start from person A first. Person A is just somebody who you always have this back and forth of bickering and problems and arguments and fights and wars and what have you. You've wanted to think for them. You've always wanted to collaborate with them. But, this person always has something that is like against you for some reason. So that was in the past though. In the now, this person is kind of like starting to think like, what is it that I need to do with Cancer? And you're starting to let them go. With the World card in here, you're starting to want to close this chapter off again. And now this person is like, wait and see, what am I going to do with Cancer? I know if they were to come to me, then I'll be nice to them. But if they're not nice to me, then, fuck it. Like, I'm also not going to be nice to Cancer. So that's how their energy is. In the future, however, again, similar to the one person scenarios, there's going to be a time where you guys are going to be very, very, you're able to manifest something. You're just able to manifest something. Yeah, you're just able to manifest something. One particular day where you're able to manifest something, and you were so, and during that time, it's not like you were heartbroken or you're mourning over something or you feel very, very heavy with their energy. No, it's like everything is doing great, and then all of a sudden, this person is coming through to your life to talk to you or to do something about this relationship or what have you. And with this person, you're like, I want to talk. I want to talk about what matters. I don't want to just talk on a daily basis and you being consistent with me, but there's no depth in what we're talking about. I don't want you to talk to me and just say, how are you doing? And how is work? How is your day? All of those stuff. You want to have something that is deeper. So that's with person A. How about person B? Person B is just somebody who, I think this person, they feel that having a relationship with you really raises their self-esteem. So it's either they think you guys are very hot or popular or very pretty or very handsome. There's somebody that they can show off to the world. And with this person, you were never open. I mean, in the past, you guys were like the Two of Swords. I'm not really certain if I want to open up to this person or not. This person likes you before you like them, In the now, you want to have a relationship for yourself, and they feel a bit a one-sided type of relationship where they feel that they are more interested in you than you are interested in them. In the future, they're going to try again with you, but because here's the thing, you feel that they're hot and cold, but the reason why they're hot and cold is because they're not sure how you feel about them, Cancer. So depending if you want to give it a try with person B, I think you should be more open with them, because they're hot and cold because they're afraid and they feel that, you know, you guys are not as interested in them as much as they're interested in you. So they're a bit hesitant in approaching you here. But I feel that in the future, however, with person B, because you're just not letting this person in, and this person does not affect you on an emotional basis, I think you guys are just going to be like, yep. I don't know. I think you guys are just going to be pulling out from person B. All right. So I think that is it for my reading for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for. And I really do hope that you have a great week ahead. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.